Kwete. Why half and half is holding? So cancelana. Ah, wait. So how functions are? Huh? Grade 5 it was the test. Cheta maka odzidza kuchikoro odziswana mamwe maticha anga akaenda asina medza nditi saka mwana asisi wangu ndo vaindodza chokwadi kuti kwai hatojambira tasvika pano vana asisi wangu vamwe akaenda asina medza saka ndikatobata saka ndakafara zvikuru gavhmendi yati maticha ose ekumedzi but haisati yaita kuti zvisadziswe asi akazotaura ndikambofara ndikati vana vedu vodzidziswa nevanhu vanogona manje right. Tawana graded handiti iri 9 over what 5. You take any 1 point and the graded handiti but kana wasangane zvakadaika it's foolishness to choose this one which is difficult to use handiti when there is this one which is very easy. Saka yonotorawo ishi wowedzera an unknown point what xy say that you have 2 points altogether. Right, saka unouya kuti iwewe y minus 2 over x minus 1 is equal to the graded. Saka you equate this to what 9 over what 5. Tirose to cross multiply 25 in bracket y minus 2 is equal to 9 in bracket x minus what 1. Removing brackets, we get 5y minus 10 equal to 9x minus 9. And we take minus 10 to that side. To Saranani, 5y is equal to what? 9x minus 9 plus 10. And so 5y is equal to what? 9x plus what? 1. You have the right question here. How long is it look for my question? Mukanda mbukurenyu exercise book 4. Unganetseka ina ngopedza kudzidzisa ndisina mbori bata book. Iko ndakuda kupa homework ndisina mbori bata. Exercise 4A. 5A sorry. Exercise 5A book 4. Pane number 1 to 10 dzekungotsvaga gradient wakapuwa 2 points handiti but unoita ma-even numbers right unoita 2 4 6 8 10 altogether. Woenda pa-exercise 5D. Exercise 5D unoita number 1 and 2. Number 1 inotora from A to F, number 2 inotora from A to F. Saka number 1 and 2 dzinopa 12 questions handiti plus 5 dziadza watora ukoko dzavachi 17 handiti saka number 1 yepa exercise 5D ndeyekufoma my question when you are given a point and the gradient handiti number 2 ndeyekuti wakapuwa 2 points uri kunzi for my question altogether. Chekai kuti sandikutaura ndizvo here kuti ndotaura pandorangarira pamakore akawanda akapfuura. Nice. Iko zvinoka alright. Right. Saka end of the first lesson. Mangwana tichita zvokusketcha ma straight line graphs. Pakatesi brain. Amwana mabhuku eMaths mazvo. Unoitwa pa mabhuku eMaths. Uyai izvi makagona nokuti tatsanangura zvinouya tisapedza nokurefrise handiti was to out topic you can ask one. Can't do it. Friday now. Same says so now we start my first one so. Yeah. What do you looking for Alright, 12 verse 3 for number 1 exercise 5D. 12 verse 3 for number 1 exercise 5D. 12 verse 2 for number 2. So, you talk a gradient. Pano wandaona aitanga nema x-axis. Where's some difference in the x-axis pam so. Anyway, waka was iwe taura next. Right. Currently, you find the gradient by subtracting the y coordinates to get the numerator and the x coordinates to get the denominator. Right. Once you give the number, you tell right. Yeah? Number exercise 5 is number 1.
Find the equation of the line which passes through the point.
Find the equation of the straight line and it.
Of the line.
Not line, almost not is straight. Which cuts, which what pass?
It passes through the point.
Which passes through the point. Point what?
4, 9. And it's a gradient of 3.
And the gradient 3. Right. Motaka wadzayigozha ndozotorevise handiti kwete dzakapusa idzi ungoti wakatasa unogona kuti sure I paid day unongototi amount. Right. To find the gradient. To find the gradient. To find the equation, you must be given at least 1 point at the gradient. To find the equation of the straight line, you must be given at least 1 point and the gradient. Now we are given this 1 point and the gradient. Your question is, how do we find the gradient? You find the gradient when given at least 2 points altogether. But we are given only 1 point. So you add an unknown point to make them 2. When we say unknown point, you represent it by what? XY. You represent it by XY to show that it's unknown. Right, such that you now have 2 points altogether. With the 2 points, you write down the expression for the gradient. That is y minus 9 over x minus 4 is the gradient. But you have the gradient as what? So you equate this to 3, the gradient here. 3 is the same as 3 over 1. Right, so we are saying we have a single fraction here and a single fraction there. When you have a single fraction on both sides of the equal sign, you're gonna cross multiply. Altogether, you cross multiply. Nakati nini notanga neino ishi. This one times this one. Do you notanga kunyora y minus 9 times 1. It remains y minus 9. Altogether, equal to what? 3 in brackets x minus 4. Next, remove brackets. You get 9 minus y minus 9 equal to 3x minus 12. Altogether. You take minus 9 to that side of the equal sign to become what? So y will be equal to 3x minus 12 plus 9. What is minus 12 plus 9?
Minus 5.
So y is equal to 3x minus 3 is your answer. Out together. Right, 1. We said you wanted to do 3 from this part, from number 1. This is number 100. Saka 1 down. Next, Chaka is not good like Papu. And it is C, you know, teaching.
Minus 8.
Points.
Minus 2, 8.
Minus 2, 8. Gradients.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Right, you get the unknown point xy out together. Right, like that, you have 2 points. With the 2 points, you write down the expression for the gradient out together. Plus y minus 8 over x over x what? Minus 2, which will become x plus 2 is equal to the gradient minus 1 out together. Minus 1 is the same as minus 1 over 1. What do we do now? We cross multiply. So we get y, so that we get y minus 8 is equal to minus 1 in bracket x plus what?
2.
Plus 2. All together. Y will be y minus 8 will be equal to minus 1 times x minus x minus 1 times plus 2 minus 2. All together. So y will be equal to minus x minus 2 plus 8. Our y equal to minus x plus 6. Minus 2 plus 8, you take the sign of the bigger number if the signs are different altogether. If the signs are different, take the sign of the bigger number and find the what? The difference. Altogether. When the signs are different, take the sign of the bigger number and find the difference. So you take plus, which is the sign of 8, plus, then you find the difference between 2 and 8 is what? 6. Altogether. Right. That's our equation. Check question, check up. That is the equation those are told us. Right, last one. F. Yeah, G. Point minus 1, 2. This is the point. And the gradient 2.5. Right. You have 1 point, and you want to have 2 points. So you add an unknown point xy altogether. Right. With the 2 points, minus 1, 2, and xy, you write down the expression for the gradient. That is y minus 2 over x plus 1 is equal to gradient. What is the gradient? 5 over 2. 2.5, you express it as an improper fraction. It will be 5 over 2 altogether. Right. So you cross multiply to do away with what? Fractions. So it becomes 2 in bracket y minus 2 is equal to 5 in bracket x plus 1 altogether. Removing brackets gives 2y minus 4 is equal to 5x plus 5. So it becomes 2y is equal to 5x plus 5. This plus 4 goes to that side to become plus minus 4 goes to that side of the cosine to become what? Plus 4. So it will be plus 5 plus 4, which is plus what? 9. Altogether. Right, let's go on to number 2. Exercise 5D number 2. It says, find the equation of the line passing through the following pairs of points. Find the equation of the line passing through the following pairs of points. We are given a pairs of points. Right, I want you to give the zygote D. Yeah, it's Pama points of 2D. Minus 6 what? Minus 6. Nani?
4 minus 3.
And 4 minus 3. Right. For you to find the equation of a straight line, you must be given at least 1 point and the gradient altogether. But in this case, you have 2 points without the gradient. So what do? You use the 2 given points to find the gradient altogether. You use the 2 given points to find the what? The gradient. These points are like x, y coordinates. X, y, which means the coordinate on your left is the x coordinate, and on your right is the y coordinate. Even on this point, on your left is the x coordinate, on your right is the y coordinate. It means x is 4 when y is equal to minus 3, x is minus 6 when y is equal to minus 6 altogether. Right, I said with the 2 points you find the gradient. How? Difference in y coordinates over difference in x coordinates. Thus, difference in y coordinates minus 6 minus minus 3 over minus 6 minus 4 altogether. Right, minus in bracket minus will give us plus, which brings us to the fact that subtracting a negative is the same as what? Adding altogether. So it becomes minus 6 plus 3 over minus 6 minus 4. What is minus 6 plus 3? Minus 3 over minus 10 altogether. Minus and minus cancel off. You are left with 3 over 10 as your gradient. Right, having found your gradient, you have to write down the expression for the gradient by considering any one of the 2 points altogether and the unknown point xy. Which point did you choose? Which point did you choose?
4 and minus 3.
When you got the answer wrong. Those who got it wrong. Which point did you choose?
4 minus 3.
4 minus 3. We don't say 4 and minus 3, but it's 4 minus 3 altogether. Because if you say 4 and minus 3, it seems you are mentioning 2 points. This and that altogether. So we are saying 4 minus 3 is the point. So we take this point and the unknown point xy. Then the expression becomes y plus 3 over x minus 4 is equal to the gradient that we have found altogether. Cross multiplying gives 10 in bracket y plus 3 equal to 3 in bracket x minus 4 altogether. Removing brackets, 10y plus 30 is equal to 3x minus 12 altogether. Taking plus 30 to that side of the cosine will make it minus 30. So minus 12 minus 30 gives what? 10y is equal to 3x minus 42 altogether. Right. What else? Those which were very challenging. Let's talk of those that challenged you. F. Yeah, points.
2 minus 11.
2 minus 11.
And minus 4, 2.
And minus 4, 4. Altogether. Right, we said with the 2 given points, you find the gradient altogether. So the gradient, we say, is equal to 4 plus 11. 4 minus minus 11. Difference in y coordinates. Remember we are saying xy, xy. So difference in y coordinates. 4 minus minus 11. It gives us 4 plus 11 altogether. Over minus 4 minus 2, which is equal to 15 over minus 6. We said never leave your gradient unsimplified, and that I repeated. But it shows maybe you did not go through primary school level. That's where you were told to reduce fractions to their lowest terms. But I can't teach you to reduce fractions to lowest terms at this level. Ukaisiya yakadero handichatotari simperi ndotocheka kuti hauzivi kuti iyi inojusika. Saka highest common factor is 3. You divide both by 3 altogether. This negative into the positive panapa tinobva tawana minus 5 over what? 2. That's our gradient altogether. We now take one of the points, one of the 2 points and the unknown altogether to write down the expression for the gradient. Which point do we consider? You're gonna say y plus 11 over x minus 2 is equal to the gradient altogether. Right, cross multiplying gives 2 in bracket y plus 11 is equal to minus 5 in bracket x minus 2 altogether. Removing brackets gives 2y plus 22 equal to minus 5x plus 10. Thus 2y is equal to minus 5x plus 10 minus 22. What is plus 10 minus 22?
Minus 12.
Minus 12. Just that. Altogether. Right. Alright, let's go on to today's work. Sketching straight line graphs on the Cartesian plane. Right. There are methods of sketching straight line graphs on the Cartesian plane. You must know these methods so that you can choose which is easier for you, which is the easiest. Sketching, when we say sketching straight line graphs, that graph should include all the basic features. Like it must show the y-intercept, and you must find it must show the intercepts on the y-axis and the x-axis. That's a sketch graph altogether. To show that you have just sketched the graph, it must show the y-intercept and the x-intercept altogether. Right. Let's have a Cartesian plane. Let's have a Cartesian plane. Y-axis and x. on. Right. Chop. Our Cartesian plan. The general equation of a straight line. Let me clear this space. The general equation of any straight line can be presented in the form y is equal to mx plus c. The general equation of any straight line can be presented in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the gradient. And C is the y intercept. Altogether, the general equation of any straight line can be presented in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y intercept. What do we mean? We mean when y is the subject of any equation, when y is the subject of formula, the coefficient of x, meaning that which multiplies x gives the gradient, and the third constant c gives the y intercept. Altogether. That's where the line cuts the y-axis at c. Altogether. So given any equation, you must be able to identify the gradient. So we can say the equation, any equation of a straight line can be presented in the form y is equal to gradient times x plus y intercept. Altogether, y is equal to gradient times x plus y intercept. Altogether. Right. Meaning, whenever we write the equation of a straight line, you must be able to identify the gradient and the y-intercept. That's the first thing. Altogether. Right. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? In y is equal to 2x minus 2. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? Gradient is 2 and y-intercept is what? Minus 2. It means our line cuts the y-axis at minus 2 and is a gradient of what? Of 2. And gradient, when we say gradient 2, it means 2 over what? Over 1. Altogether. Right, what is the gradient and the y-intercept? In y is equal to 3x. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? In y is equal to 3x. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? Gradient is 3 and the y-intercept, when there is nothing there, it means the y-intercept is what? 0. Altogether. What about in 3x, in 3y is equal to 2x? What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept?
Gradient is 2. Y-intercept is
Charity.
Gradient is 2/3. Y-intercept is 0.
Very good. Gradient is 2/3, y-intercept is 0. I said you can only identify the gradient when y is the subject of what? Formula. Gradient is the coefficient of x when y is the subject of formula. Altogether. The gradient is the coefficient of x when y is the subject of what? Formula. Altogether. Meaning to say, first make y the subject, then you find the gradient. Right. Making y the subject, we divide both sides by what? By 3. Such that y is equal to 2/3 x plus 0. When there's nothing there, we say plus 0 altogether. So it means the coefficient of x 2/3 is the gradient. Altogether. Ndo panorira ipapa papati tiroze jona wakamedzwa nehove. Right. And inayo tusimukanayo panamba. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? You just raise your hand.